I just wanna be part of your symphony.
Breaking news. The Hershey Chocolate Factory in Hershey, Pennsylvania was robbed last night. 1,000 milk chocolate bars are missing. One suspect assaulted a worker on shift last night. There is only one suspect that we are looking for. He left or she left their latent chocolate fingerprints on the chocolate machine, and it is being used as evidence. Here is Justin Pope, the man who was assaulted last night.
Hi, my name is Justin Pope. I just started working at this factory last year. I worked at the Hershey factory 5 years before I worked here. Last night, I came into work and began washing my hands before packaging chocolate bars. The next thing I know, a man in all black in a ski mask came into my job demanding everyone's phones. I, of course, gave him mine before he tried searching me. The man then proceeded to zip tie everyone besides me. I was very confused. Then he demanded for me to go grab these empty boxes so he can load the thousands of chocolate bars that he was trying to steal. And he proceeded to shove me down after I refused to help him and kicked me in my stomach. The jerk grabbed the boxes himself. I felt so helpless watching him throw hundreds of chocolate bars into the boxes that he stole as well. I wrapped these chocolate bars last night, and the fact that he just stole all my hard work really discourages me. After he left, one worker pointed out his fingerprints on the chocolate machine. The man was dumb enough to put his hands in the melted chocolate. I believe he was off the influence since he was slurring his words. Back to you, Mr. Man.
Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Pope. I am deeply sorry that you were assaulted like that last night, and our forensic investigators are on the case. The suspect was careless enough to leave multiple fingerprints on the machine, so that is being investigated, and we will be back with an update for you. And now we have another speaker who witnessed the suspect leaving the factory. Her name is Queen Johnson. Hello, this is Queen, and I witnessed the suspect leaving the back door of the factory. And I'm just looking around like, how to know which door to leave out of in this big old factory? They left in a black Mustang. One side had red rims only, the other side had black. The fool was careless enough to show their face too. Back to you. Thank you for your time, Queen Johnson. Thankfully, we have more information on this case. The missing chocolate bars will be found. Unfortunately, being that they were in the wrong hands, these chocolate bars cannot be sold in stores anymore. The fact that they were greedy enough to steal from a factory is outrageous, and they will be dealt with. The suspect definitely knows how to stick it out, knowing that he was careless enough to leave from the back door where most workers leave from after their shift. Thankfully, we have an eye out for the Mustang that has red rims on one side and black rims on the other. And we have an update on this investigation. Here's forensic investigator Johnny Carrington with what he has discovered. Hi, this is Johnny Carrington, and I have cracked this case. The person who was responsible of stealing the chocolate bars' name is Sean Williams. He works at the factory. I discovered that his double whorls matched the double whorls on the machine that had the fingerprints on them. He cut the security cameras the night before this happened when he was at work, as someone anonymously told me that he was in the camera room the night before this incident happened. And this reminds me of 3 different cases. The first case, it was Sandra Better murder case in Florida in 1998. A worker named Todd Barker was suspected of killing Sandra at her job in a shop. The fingerprinting analysis matched his fingerprints. The second case in San Bernardino in 1999 involved a jewelry store owner named Marshall Adams that was stabbed. The investigators found his patent prints in the victim's blood and arrested him. The third and final case example is the Brandon Mayfield case, which involved a bombing in Madrid in 2004. The suspect had identical fingerprints to Brandon's, but he wasn't the suspect. The Spanish investigators found out that it was someone else. Today we use fingerprinting analysis kits to identify suspects. We analyze it by using ink, powder, and brushes for fingerprints. The fingerprinting analysis did change over time. We used more digital resources than we did back then. Thank you to Loyal Man. Transitioning back to you, Mr. Man. No, thank you, Mr. Carrington, for taking time to solve this investigation. The police are surely on their way to Sean Williams. The cameras might have not caught him, but his carelessness surely did. That solves this case, folks. Make sure
I just wanna be part of your